I never fucked anybody over in my life. Didn't have it coming. You got that? All I have in this world is my balls and my word. And I don't break them for no reason. You understand?
Yo, what up, YouTube? It's the Tatted Up Battle Judge. Y'all battle, I judge. A few of my people that commented on the Hitman Holla versus Arsenal video. A few people saying they wanted me to kind of backtrack and get some of the other battles beforehand before I continue to just go forward and judge the newer ones that's coming out. So I'm backtracking a little bit this time. I'm doing Calicoe versus Shotgun Suge. Shotgun Suge out of New Jersey and Calicoe out of Detroit. Both of them two good battlers and whatnot. Both of them pretty good when it comes to this battle shit, and they both got a pretty good track record. Even though they're both, matter of fact, they're both rather new. They're both, getting a good name on the scene and whatnot. So let's get right off into it.
I never fucked anybody over in my life. Didn't
Lyrics, you know what, is pretty funny. They got two different styles. I look at it like this. They got two different styles and whatnot, okay? Shotgun Suge, the way he comes off as, it seems like he's not spitting, but at the same time he is spitting. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying when I say that. But, I don't know, something about his flow is just real, it's kind of shaky. It's a little shaky for me. But even though, like I said, it's rather shaky and whatnot, he still get off some pretty good lines. He's pretty good at getting the lines off and getting the punchlines and actually coming off real crisp as well. But every now and again he kind of rants off into some other shit and it's like whatever. Calicoe on the other hand, Calicoe is like one of those kind of rappers where he's just straightforward. He's not looking to go out there and get the best punchline or nothing. He wants to go out there and hit where it hurts mainly, rather than just get the cold bar itself. Now the cold thing about Calicoe is that I noticed is he's real heavy on wordplay. His wordplay is sick. Like he got some hard ass wordplay. And you can see that in every single line he spit pretty much. He's got some kind of sick wordplay in there. So when it comes to straight lyrics, who won what, I would have to say Calicoe by that much. And I'm not saying because Suge just was spitting so hard. It was just the fact that neither of them really didn't come super hard, but Calicoe did go harder than Suge lyrically, and that's just straight lyrics alone. So I got to give that to Calicoe, and I'm gonna give that to Calicoe in rounds 1, 2, and 3. So that's what I'm gonna say right there for that.
I never fucked anybody over in my life. Didn't have it coming. You got that?
Performance wise, no, this is where it gets kind of fucked up. I didn't mention it before, usually I would, but I forgot to. This battle was fucking controversial as hell, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, basically, Calicoe is from Detroit, and this is for the people who don't know. Most people already know, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell the story anyway for those who don't understand what the fuck's going on. Calicoe's from Detroit, and one of the most influential rappers in Detroit, his name was Proof. If you don't know Proof, he was with the likes of D12, and he was kind of right under Eminem. Him and Eminem was like this. So, being a big name rapper from Detroit, and everybody, supported him in his city and whatnot, and knew him to be, one of the best of guys and whatnot, it's easy to take it at heart when you got somebody battling you and they talking about how a motherfucker put nails in his roof. And I ain't trying to I ain't trying to spoil the battle, but that was It was a lot of cheap shots taken by Shotgun Suge in that battle. Now, this is where it comes into play. It came into play in his performance. Honestly, he knew damn well that if he did some shit like that, it would automatically put the spotlight on him. It would boost the crowd up. It would get the crowd up on, get them pumped up. Whether they were pumped up happy or pumped up mad or whatever, he knew the crowd was gonna get into it, and that helps out his performance. That was a way to enhance his performance. Other than that, I didn't really see too much performance-wise out of him. Calicoe, the trick out of Calicoe on his side on performance was basically when he was going at P. He went at P like 3 or 4 times, and even also went at Arsenal in that, in his round. Other than that, he was just straight bars. Like, he wasn't trying to go out there and try to gimmick his way through his set. He just went on ahead and went out there and spit, which is something that most of these battle rappers don't do nowadays. They don't just get out there and spit. You got some guys that do it, and those be the ones that are successful, are usually the best ones. But I think it was just too much of a cheap shot for Shotgun Suge to try to gimmick his way through the battle like that. I think that was fucked up. But I mean, in all honesty, a battle is a battle. I mean, motherfuckers talking about each other's parents and kids and everything, So I guess he felt like, well, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna talk about one of the most influential rappers that was killed. I don't give a fuck. That was a cheap shot, but performance. If you want to just rate straight performance, you gotta give that to Suge, due to the fact that he did that to get his performance on, get the eyes on his performance.
I never fucked anybody over in my life. Didn't have it coming. You got that?
Okay, crowd control. Crowd control is almost kind of the same thing in performance, honestly, because neither of them really did put up any kind of special performance, other than straight up spitting. And the only thing that I can say for crowd control on either side is Suge's. I mean, every time I think about it, it's like, man, that's kind of fucked up. And it's kind of fucked up. You feel that you gotta go so far as to pull a gimmick like that and say some shit like that to get, to get the spotlight on you in your battle. But I mean, I hate to say it once again, Shotgun wins this section for crowd control. He knew how to get the crowd excited, or whether it was pissed off or pump or whatever. He knew what it took to get the crowd excited, and by bringing up Proof, rest in peace Proof, by bringing up Proof's name and saying the stuff he said about Proof and whatnot, he took that and used it to his advantage, and he won the crowd over, honestly. Just then, I mean, initially for those 2 parts, and that was something that he used as a technique. Now, Calicoe, on the other hand, as far as crowd control, he didn't really use a crowd control type. He didn't use any kind of technique to win the crowd over, other than just going out there and giving some hard bars. And that's one thing I gotta commend him on. It's fucking weird because I'm rating performance and I'm rating crowd control. Even though Suge won both of those things, in all honesty, the big credit goes to Calicoe for not having to use these things, use these gimmicks to try to win the crowd over. Calicoe went out there with straight up bars alone, and gave it and went out there and did his thing. Now, what was I about to say? I was just gonna say something. Okay, I wasn't gonna say shit. I gotta give crowd control to Shotgun Suge, and that's it.
I never fucked anybody over in my life. Didn't have it coming. You got that?
Now this is where it gets funny. Okay, lyrics I gave to Calicoe. Performance I gave to Shotgun Suge. And crowd control I gave to Shotgun Suge. Funny thing is, Shotgun Suge did not win this battle. Okay, at all. Now he said some nice shit. Now here's the thing. Some of the shit he said was nice. Just some of it, not all of it. Like the majority of what he said was just a hard line where he was being more disrespectful. Like a lot of the shit he said was real disrespectful. As far as just on the lyrical standpoint, he wasn't saying nothing super cold. Okay, like if he had this battle on a track and you bought the CD and you listened to the track, you would have been like, well, whatever, you know, just some regular gully type shit. But I mean, in the battle, one of the biggest things in the battle is to come out and be disrespectful, and that's something that Shotgun did. He came out there and he was disrespectful as fuck. Okay, so, but end of the day, when you battle, the battle revolves mostly behind lyricism. Okay, that's my thing. I don't give a fuck what anybody else say. A rap battle is the battle against rap. You take two raps and you battle them against each other to figure out who won. Okay, that's what a battle rap is. So the lyrics is 85% of your battle. The rest of this shit that I'm judging, crowd control and performance, honestly, I don't have to be judging it because, like you see here in this battle and what I'm saying here, Shotgun Suge took performance and crowd control, but Calicoe took lyrics. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Calicoe won this battle, straight up. And as far as the margin, it wasn't a body bag because even though he outspit him, he didn't outspit him by that much. So I'm gonna call this decisional. Basically, once again, meaning decisional, meaning you clearly saw who won and you clearly saw who lost. Okay, I gotta give it to Calicoe. Calicoe came in with no gimmicks, no bullshit, and went out there and gave that nigga straight bars and won the battle. Simple as that. That's something most battle rappers can't do. They gotta have some fucking gimmick. When you got somebody that's, for instance, you got somebody they love to play the race card if they got the chance. A black person battling a white person, they'll love to talk all about you white this and white that and all this other bullshit. And nigga, you couldn't get in the ring and just go ahead at him with regular bars and you couldn't beat him. You had to use a fucking gimmick. And some of that shit pisses me off every now and again because niggas be using gimmicks a lot in this battle rap shit. And they don't just come out here with straight bars. So I gotta give a big commend out to Calicoe for coming out with nothing but straight bars and giving it to me. So decisional margin, Calicoe beats Shotgun Suge. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So y'all can fuck with me on that. Tatted up battle judge. Y'all battle, I judge. I'll let your boy.